So our heroes are in the top left corner, and these weird creatures come leaping out, flying down the stairs with running leaps. One, as we said, is airborne towards Lyra, the other towards Asher. Dino Trent, thanks for the follow, dude. Alrighty.
Get my polearm mastery reaction to get a swing in.
1 second.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. Alright, yep, as they come flying down towards you with their surprise attack, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So get your lick in now. Alright.
Wow.
Do you
Just
still
like
have magic weapon enabled?
I do. It lasts
Damn
an hour.
it, damn
so.
it, damn it.
Alright, then, in fact, yes, your halberd slashes, leaving a thin red bloodline on its upper right forearm. You have done 8 points of damage to it that turn. Alright, their attacks.
Can we see the map?
Oh, yeah, I need to put you on it, don't I? Because I move you off so you don't decide to...
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I move you off so you don't
matter.
decide to go exploring around the map when no one's around.
I mean, I can just pretend. It's cool.
All right, okay. All right, the first... We'll start with Lyra. Okay, first attack, and then we'll do the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. 1 second. Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Hey! Yay.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So basically, it leaps through the air, slashing with its huge claws as it does so. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All righty. Oh, that's 1b8. Apparently, I'm using dice today, not dice.
Yay! Dice hype.
It's a new type of randomization dice. 8 points of damage, Lyra, my dear.
Ouchies.
All right,
You're gonna hit
Asher.
me twice, aren't you?
How would you like a couple of licks? Let's find out. Here we go. First one.
That is.
Second.
Oh.
Can you not?
Yeah. Good roll.
Natural 20.
It's starting all over again, isn't it?
So Gorbad left his roll 20 open since Monday.
Yeah, I
just
didn't
so
close
I'm
it
like-
because that way I could keep the luck going. You know, it's like wearing a pair of socks if you're on a winning football game. If you don't ever change them, you never
Reset
lose
that
the luck.
script.
All right. So that's 2 hits and 1 a crit then. All
Yes.
right. So your total combined damage is this much. 27 points.
I felt that in my spell slots.
Okay, so yeah, it leaps through the air. The first claw comes tearing down into your arm, digging in underneath the part, the shoulder plate of your armor, and ripping into your flesh. However, the last one comes tearing straight down the side of your face and digs in deep into your neck as the fingers and the talons are like forced all the way down, and it's literally got like its entire fingers are like embedded in your flesh as it rips them out, and a spray of blood goes everywhere. That's a great start to the night.
Oh my god.
All right, it is initiative time for you guys.
I know. Okay. Am I touching myself?
Probably. Asher with an
That's
18.
an odd way to put that, but okay.
Right.
120. Oh, it's almost there.
Lemmy 19.
Oh, shit, there it is.
Lyra!
Oh.
Natural 20.
I'm on my way to being Okay, I'm gonna get you guys.
And Cordelia. Okay, so it's
Got me 20.
Lyra 24, Cordy on a 22, Lemmy 19, and Asher 18. All right, and I owe you your first 20 on the counter for the night. All right, yeah, you're really gonna go for this tonight, aren't you?
Janie, I have faith in you. Get that trophy, girl.
All right. If you bet on Jane Ivana to roll the first natural 20 tonight, you already won. There's money. So, Anthrax, Black Queen, Daffodil, Jane Ivana, who bet on herself, Ozma, Red Kitten, Son of Joxer, Synergy, and Xandamon. You all got goods. All right. And now I will roll to see exactly where these dudes are going on the initiative. And they are going on a 15, so they're going last. All right, Lyra. You have the initiative. You have the first choice of action. So, what do you wish to do?
So I just saw him use his magic weapon, and it hit. I would like to disengage so I can get out of the combat zone there.
Okay, so you're using the disengage action that allows you to get out without attack of opportunity. Okay.
Yes.
Move yourself
for
back.
Sure. There.
Oh, yay, they're both on me now.
Yeah, well, one
And I'm
was
just gonna
here,
scream, I don't have any magic!
and one was here. Okay. Which then leaves it up to Cordelia. What do you wish to do?
I scream, I don't have any magic.
Let's see if that works.
I'm gonna try that.
Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and put it.
I'm gonna throw Bane at them.
All right. Okay. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack, it rolls a d4 and subtracts that number from the attack or saving roll. As another one of those spells we were talking about today, Mr. Shagget. All right. So, what is your DC? What do they need to get?
Good old 17.
17. All right. First one. Second one.
Oh, you bastard.
Second one passed. Okay, the first one, however, is affected. So all the time you have concentration up, at least for the next 10 combat rounds, it will have to subtract d4 from attack rolls and saving throws. Alrighty. Alemi.
I'm sorry, I'm choking here. Okay, I'm going to jump here and take some swings.
All right.
Am I able to do all 3?
You absolutely are.
All right.
All right. What magical weapon reference do you have? Any?
Magical weapon reference?
In other words, do you currently have any form of magical ability on your weapon, or are they magical?
I don't think they are, no.
No.
So
Okay.
No, and no.
Right, so roll the other 2.
Every time I roll the dice, I see the 20, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it's teasing you. Right?
Blasphemy.
All right. 2 of your 3 blows hit the creature solidly. However, it is like hitting a piece of iron or steel. It's like as the weapon almost ricochets back off of its skin, clearly protected from your mundane attacks.
Mundane.
Asher.
That was a test.
Hey, at least you know for sure now, right? What would have been really funny is if it had have worked, then Lyra would have looked really foolish.
Yes, that's true.
So I am stealing my resolve with a second wind so I can get some of my health back because I'm taking a
All
beating.
right. So D10 plus
It's a
10.
bonus action.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice. 20 points returned to you, sir.
And
A flood of vigor courses through your veins, repairing much of your wounds.
And I am going to cast Burning Hands as a 2nd level spell.
That will hit
so
both.
It's 46. And I'm going to hit both. Unless I do the dex save.
Uh-huh. Can you just tag it? There we go. Alrighty.
Now, one of them I did hit with my weapon. Does the Eldritch Strike apply to it? Because it says whenever you hit, here, I'll tag that too. Because it gives disadvantage to the next saving throw if it hits. And let me find it. Finding it still. That's what I'm referencing to.
Okay.
So I hit 1 with my reaction the previous turn, right?
Correct, and before the end of your next turn. So yes, it is still applies. It does because it is not yet the end of your turn. So it will have. So I'll roll it first.
Okay.
All right.
Thank God it's better than the last one.
All right. So, actually, I've got to roll a d4 first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So let me roll a d4 and see how much is getting reduced from that save anyway. So we're taking 4 off. Okay. In that case, I'll just not give it its +4, and it'll be a straight dice roll. And that would be a fail. So it does fail. So it will take the full damage. And then the other one, it's a normal d20 save for him.
Yes. 15.
And he failed also. Okay, so you get the full damage.
Yes.
You hit both of them for 11 points of burning, fiery damage. All right, and it will be their turn next.
Shit.
All right, there you go. There's your burning hands for you. All right, their attack. Let's go ahead. First one. Well, now Elemi at least is in there to take a couple of the blows. So, Shagget, your first one.
Okay. That's a hit.
And the second one.
Well, no, it's a miss.
That's a miss. All right.
Whew. My 1. Holy. I'm going to speak another language by the end of today. I just feel it.
He's just making it up as he goes along, isn't he? Alrighty.
Give me the damage. Oh.
Okay. For 12.
Hey, less damage. Shit, man.
This is hurting.
All right, Elemi. 2 attacks against you. 1. That's a miss. 2.
That's also a miss.
That is just about a miss. Yes. All right, Lyra. What do you want to do? The legendary ranger being so legendary.
She's gonna run back here and check through the door to see if like this guy is trying to like open it or anything.
Nope. It is stationary in the room.
All right. And I'm just gonna take my shield out and go. Just let me know if you need help.
Okay. I think they do, but I don't know that that's going to matter, really, is it? Cordelia.
Okay. Looks like Shagget's gonna need my spell slots, so...
Alright, reliable cantrip, Sacred Flame. And he's going to attempt to make a save. And he fails. Okay, you hit him. Which one are you hitting? I'm assuming probably this one, since it's the one you can actually get a clear line of sight on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, your column of holy fire drops down, hitting the thing, doing 15 points of damage. That would be... All right. It looks incredibly hurt and injured. This one is only mildly so. All right, Elemi.
This is a dilemma. A dilemma.
A dilemma.
No, there's 2 things that I can do, and I just don't know. Hang on, just checking spell details.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so if it's a bonus action to cast a spell, can I still use it in the round that I cast it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna cast magic weapon on my main hand.
Okie dokie. You can, of course, that means you can't do the extra attack, but you can still get your you still get 2 attacks with the main weapon, which is the one that this would apply to.
+1 to attack. Okay.
Basic attack rolls and damage. So it is now considered a magical weapon, and you add +1 to the damage and to the hits.
Okay, so everything's going to need +1 then.
All right. That is a hit. 14 points of damage. Okay.
And wacky smacky.
Ooh, and that is a hit. All right. Leaping forward now with your magically enhanced Elven Longblade.
Nice.
2 quick and sudden decisive strikes. One comes right down across the left rib cage, followed by a swift thrust which runs the creature through. It lets out a loud as blood drips down its mouth.
Nice.
And it collapses dead
You have a
upon
chest cold,
the
man?
ground.
What's going on here?
All right.
What's going on?
It's down. Asher.
I'm just going to do a full round of attacks with my halberd.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, and then the base if, it's still alive. From Polar Mastery.
All right. The first one is enough to finish it off.
Oh.
So you slash it,
Overkill
killing
again.
it, and as it falls to the ground dead, you're able to and skewer it to make sure it is no longer moving. All right, with the 2 new strange blue-like jackal creatures, something different happens here, though. Upon death, they do not transform back into little jackals like the other ones have done. They remain in the form that they are,
Interesting.
leading to you to believe that they are not necessarily shapeshifters of any kind.
Right.
All right,
I'm
with
gonna go up to
that,
them.
the stairwell above you beckons.
I'm gonna see
Alright.
if there's anything on them, that we might. That would be
Is anyone
interesting.
other than Asher hurt?
Slightly. About 16
Vera?
points, if I had to put a value to it.
And you
I
don't you still have a few points? You have like 5 points saved up in your lay on
Yeah.
hand still, right?
I do.
For your emergency, right? There you go.
Yes, I am hessing a bit.
I am down 50 points.
Whoa!
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, don't heal me. I'm good.
Yeah, Asher did take a bit of an ass whooping.
I'm better off than Asha, that's for sure.
How
Is
do
there
you feel,
anything on
Asher?
their bodies? Oh shoot. Oh no.
What would be better for me to hit him with?
Those things knew we were coming. They heard us coming. Oh, God.
All right. Well, if everybody is more or less okay except for Asher.
Yeah, everyone else is just a little bit beat. They're a few bumps and bruises. Ooh.
Oh.
All right. So 9 points
Oh, that sucks.
returns to Asher.
Thanks, man.
Is there anything on their bodies worth noting?
No, other than pretty much a scanty, small black loincloth, purely for modest sake, on a PG-13
Okay.
related stream.
Does anything look magical?
Possibly the loincloth. If nothing looks magical. No, they're not like they have no radiating, glowing items on them or anything like that.
Well, if we're gonna
Okay.
if we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Asher's gonna peek up the stairs as he says this.
Okay.
I would like to listen.
All right. If you want to make a perception check, Lyra, as you're listening, go ahead. Give me a
Okay.
dice roll. Okay.
15.
Your keen ears. Jeep, thank you for the cheer, my friend.
Thanks, Jeep.
Listening quietly, your keen ears can pick up what sounds like strange breathing. It sounds like it is somehow restricted or contained, as if somebody is breathing into possibly some kind of container. But the breath is kind of... it's not regular like humanoid. It's more like this. What you can hear is like a...
Oh, jeez.
And it's kind of echoey.
Gee, that's exactly where I want to go.
There's some loud, strange breathing. So there's for sure something up there. Just warning you.
Well, who wants to take point?
I don't know, but before we go up there, I just want to say, if there's a group of these things again, let me get off a shot before we go close to them.
Well, they
Lyra, come close with me then.
did come down the stairs awfully quick. It's like...
I know it wasn't your fault. But if we have a chance, I'd like to strike. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so exactly what are you guys doing?
I am
Going
creeping slowly up the stairs.
All right. Remind me, when exactly did you cast Pass Without Trace, Lyra?
God. It was...
When I was in here, I think.
It was before, when we were coming in.
Yeah, it was
When you were going
coming
into
in.
the mansion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That lasts more than
then
an
it is
hour or
probably not, after all that time, still in effect, because it's
Yeah,
only an
probably
hour.
not.
Okay.
No.
In that case, why don't you both go ahead and give me a dice roll. And
Okay.
we'll
I did
see
dice roll.
just how quiet you're able to be. Okay, so you will be making a stealth check.
Okay. Still check.
Pull that body over here.
Oh!
I'm so fucking quiet, you can't even see me.
Mouse.
So quiet you can't even see me. Listen, can you smell something?
Natural 20!
All right. Okay. Yeah, you're both being exceptionally quiet.
Nice, guys. Very
Come
cool.
for you, Shaggy. I'm coming for you.
All right. Okay. The two of you slowly creep up the stairs.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's reveal to you what you see. Okay. Bearing in mind you are not fully visible at this point, even though I'm putting you on the map, that's not because you're like stuck out.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right.
Okay, that's enough. Oh dear.
Okay. Poised about 5 feet or so back from the top of the stairwell are two more of those strange blue-skinned creatures. However, they are both facing the stairwell. These, on the other hand, are bathed in like a golden colored, at least, scale armor with like a plate helm that fits perfectly around their jackal-like heads. They are holding very large two-handed looking scimitars, klopeshes in fact, and they are both kind of in a ready stance. As you peer and glance across the top of the stairwell, sitting on a strange golden throne is a humanoid figure. He has very familiar looking robes on. However, he has a huge golden headdress with a full golden face mask covering his features. In fact, it's only the clothing that really gives you any indication that indeed could well be Lord Nafen. Even though you were incredibly quiet, the stairwell being echoey, the noise of combat from down below clearly had alerted these already. As you arrive at the top, immediately the two jackal-like creatures dive forward to the top of the stairwell to block your ascendance. And basically, there's just enough room. This is like a 5-foot stairwell, like 5 foot wide. So there's just enough room for 2 people to stand side by side and fight. Needless to say, that 2 people is, at this moment in time, Lyra and Lemmy. All right. Let's go ahead and get some new initiative numbers, at least from you two for now. Killer JTS, thank you for hitting the resub button 23 months in a row. Spam your hype, spam your rollies.
Asher is at the base of the stairs looking up, so he can see things.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see Lemmy and Lyra both on 21. Okay. I mean, as you're looking up,
together,
you can see these creatures because they are above them, obviously, because they're on the top part of the stairwell. Right. So they're about 2.5 feet.
So I'm just going to roll my initiative.
Okay, just so you have it. Sure.
Just and so I have it.
Asher with a 19. And I'll tell you what, why don't you just go ahead and roll yours as well, Cordelia, just so that we have it all ready.
I believe my dex is...
I'll put you here on the map, just so you can target yourselves.
No, I just rolled.
Oh, there you go. All right, Cordelia out with a 6. All right. At this point, you guys are not able to push your way up the stairwell at this initially. Anyway, all right. Initiative for these guys will be a 10. All right, Lyra and Lemmy, you both get to act at the same time. What do you want to do?
Who should go first?
Okay, well, you had mentioned that you wanted to shoot an arrow, so I think as we were coming up and I saw what was coming, I would know that you wanted to do that because you'd said at the bottom of the stairs, if we see anything, let me shoot an arrow.
Okay, so you're going to loose an arrow, assumingly, as soon as these things rush to the top, you want to loose that arrow, or are you going to change your mind?
No, they're way too close now, right? They're like right in front of me?
Well, no, I mean, there's a few feet between you and them.
But still with like disadvantage.
Yeah,
like
you would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, so I just go, nope! And I still have my shield out.
Put you kind of here. There, make a little bit more room.
Oh, okay. What I would like to attempt to do is kind of grapple this one kind of this way to try to make my way through them.
Okay, so you want to try to push him up the stairs and out of the stairwell. All right, give me a grapple check.
That's
not terrible.
That's pretty good.
Okay, as much as he is considerably larger, bigger, and bulkier, you do manage to push him up to the top of the stairwell. That would be the 5 feet, and you're here.
Okay.
All right.
And
that's your. So that would basically be your attack action.
Yes, and then I'd like to use the rest of my move to actually get to the corner.
Okay.
So
all right, go ahead.
Way.
Okay, at the end of your turn.
Yes.
With incredible lightning speed, Nafen, if that's what he is, crosses that distance and is literally, the second you stop, he's like blurred right in front of you.
Blurred.
Like he moves so fast that you can't really, you literally don't even see his form. Like you're running there. As you run past him, you see him in the chair, and then as you get there, he's like, wham, appears directly in front of you. He thrusts his hand out with an attempt to grab you by the throat. This will be a grapple check.
The throat.
Oh, God. Come on, Lyra.
All right. Can you go first?
Yeah, sure. A 19. He rolled badly.
Oh man!
All right,
he
grabs Lyra by the throat and effortlessly lifts her off the ground. With that, he hurls you backwards towards the stairwell. You won't actually reach the stairwell because he can only throw you from here to there. Okay. Right. So yeah, he hurls you through the ground or through the air. Give me a reflex save.
Let's save. A dex save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. You will only take half of this then.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
All right. With the sheer force that you are thrown to the ground, it would do 6 points of damage, but you're able to roll yourself upon impact with the ground to avoid half of that damage.
He's fast!
All right.
Step in!
Alemi.
Alrighty.
Now, I want to point out, he did that. That is not his turn. He did that on Lyra's turn. There's a very specific reason for this.
Okay.
Legendary actions or something.
So I'm going
maybe.
to take things at our friend.
All right.
On my first swing, I'm going to throw a divine smite behind it.
Okay. 29 is a solid hit, so you do land 10 points of damage with your magically... Actually, it'd be 11 points because the plus
Yeah,
one.
it's going to be a +1, yeah.
What's your shirt say?
And then there's the divine smite.
And 13 additional radiant damage on top of that. Okay.
Can I help?
And then
That was the first attack.
does the divine smite use up any of my attacks or no?
No, it's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Well, it uses your spell slot, one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But another 13 points of damage.
All right. Okay.
So was the weird breathing coming from Nafen?
No, it's coming from them. It's their it's that full metal face mask as they're trying to breathe through it.
2 ones. God.
A 1.
So that was my offhand weapon, my rapier.
Okay, with your rapier, you overreach. You must recover your position and lose your next attack this round, and move down one place initiative order. Okay, so your initiative would actually drop down to there. If you would have had a third attack this round, you can't have it. All right.
Oh no.
Okay. Asher.
With Lyra no longer on the stairs, is there room for me to come?
Yeah, if you want to run up the stairs, you can do. You're going up the stairs, so difficult terrain, so you don't even move in half, but that will still get you to the top of the stairwell.
And considering there's not much mobility, I guess I'm just going to do 2 short halberd stabby thrusts.
With a halberd at that range, you're not going to be swinging much, so yeah, but you do have that impressive, 2-foot long spike on the end of it.
Oh.
Okay, the first one stabs forward and he parries it aside with his clopesh. The second one hits the shoulder plate armor of his golden colored scale and kind of ricochets up and off. All right.
Yeah, I don't feel it would be very realistic for me to do a base attack because that would entail moving the whole thing, right? So
their
with
turn.
the tight corners, yeah.
Right.
Shit.
Okay. With a huge, big, two-handed might behind the blow, he swings towards... The first one swings towards Alemi. 19.
That is a hit on 19. Just!
4. That wasn't too bad. 8 points of damage. The second attack... Ooh, that was close. Is a miss. All right, Asher, you are now there. That's a hit. And that would be a miss. Okay, you...
Ouch.
Did you want to finish that sentence?
No.
Okay.
It's not going to make a difference.
Oh, ignore that. That was a D20, not a D12. Yeah, slightly
That
less
hurts.
for 14. All right, yes. There is a lot of strength behind these mighty swings, and these are huge, big two-handed weapons. They do indeed hurt. Cordelia, do you wish to do anything? At best,
anything?
you are on the stairwell, unable to get past the wall of Asher and Alemi.
Can
So-
I see anything at all? Like, well, I wouldn't be able to cast Sacred Flame from where I'm at, huh?
Yeah, actually, you would. The reason being that Cyber Monkey, thanks for hitting the resub. 18
So,
months.
because it
much
comes
love.
down, so...
Yeah, no, that's okay, and you can see them as a target because remember they're at the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
and Alemi and Asher are a few stairs down, so you can kind of see above their heads to where they are.
And I'm correct in that message I sent to you, if you can tell me, right? I'm pretty sure we know that already.
That is correct,
Damn.
as far as you know. All right, Sacred Flame.
Nice damage, though.
Yeah.
Come on, good. It failed.
Yes.
All right, 21 points of radiant damage. You're hitting the same one Alemi's hitting or fighting.
Yes, the one right in front of Alemi.
Okay. The glowing radiance shines down from the heavens, slashing or smashing down into the creature. And he almost crumbles under the weight of the holy column of light as he collapses and crumples to the ground. All right. Our buddy over here, it is his turn to act.
He exploded. I saw it. Can't take that back.
All right. Lyra.
Yes.
Okay. As you kind of begin to try to pull yourself up, you hear a slightly muffled, familiar voice. Says to you, "It is so pleasant of you to finally come and visit me in my ancestral home. Come back to me, child. Come hither." I would like you to give me a DC 17 Wisdom save, please, Lyra. As the
Is she? How far is she from me? How far is she from me?
let's do.
Yes,
she was
yes!
within 10 feet.
+5.
Turn side, take the follow, dude.
+5 to this wisdom save. Okay.
Yes.
Please.
Well, after that, we're all going to be
16.
attached.
Oh, 16. Okay.
Oh.
With a Lemmy's, with her holiness behind you and the feeling of somehow everything will be okay, you can bolster the courage. His words seem somehow so compelling, though. It's like you want to do it. You feel the urge to do it, but you're able to mentally resist, knowing that guy just hurled me 10 feet across the floor and now he wants me to go back over there? No.
How about no?
Or as DB would say, all aboard the Nope boat. All right. Lyra, it is your turn to act.
Alright. I'm just gonna say, Nafen, you fucking liar!
He says,
Fire.
"You want to talk, Lyra?"
I love talking. I'm going to cast lightning arrow on him.
Ooh, okay.
So let me just cast that, or put that up there. Okay. So it says, should I read it? Next time you make a ranged weapon attack, transforms into a bolt of lightning, they have to take 4d8 lightning damage. Whether you hit or miss, any creature within 10 feet must make a dex save and take 2d8 lightning damage. Okay.
Right. Seeing as I already said it, I'm not going to take it back, but we mathed wrong. 5
I was
plus
thinking the same
5
thing,
plus
but I thought
11
maybe
is
I misheard
16,
you.
not 17. But you know what? It really we're gonna let it go this
Shoot.
time because it's my mistake. I should I got it. I added wrong. All right, lightning arrow.
Did I just win that because you mathed wrong? Oh my god.
Yeah, I gave. Hey, I already said that you
rooting for
resisted it. It would be suddenly unfair of me to say, and then suddenly you think, wait a minute, no, he is very compelling. I think I'll do what he said. No.
Here's my
Okay.
first attack.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. That is a hit. So the lightning arrow. You get no damage from the actual arrow itself because it is a mundane arrow. However, the lightning arrow will do 4d8 lightning damage on a hit.
Nice.
Here it is.
There's nothing else within 10 feet of it, so... Oh, not bad. 16 points of damage. Okay, your arrow streaks towards him. There's a flash of blue sparking light.
How'd you do
And
it?
I'm going to fire again normally.
Okay, you fire your regular arrow. Okay, the arrow flies towards him. Right before it gets to him, he like knocks it aside with his hand.
Wow, he's strong. Okay.
Okay, Elemi.
Wait. And then
Oh.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, your move action would have been to get up.
Oh, I was down. Okay.
Yep.
I got up.
Donkey.
All right, Elemi.
All right, can I step up, like, kind of this way so Asher can still get through and take a swing at this guy?
Yep, I'll push him out the way. There, move, dead body.
Get out of my way!
All right. Yep, you can trample on top of his form.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay, you swing the elven long blade, but miss your target.
Ooh.
Oh, did I go down in the,
You
The
went down one in the.
initiative?
Actually, yes, you're after Asher, but we'll apply these afterwards, unless.
I don't mind.
So, okay, you
One.
will hit him once for 1 on your turn.
2, because I have my spell.
So
Yay!
you'll actually hit him for 2 points.
Changing lives over here.
All right, Asher, your turn.
Climb the stair. Is there any way to like move over here easily, or is that like a climb
Not
with the
easily,
stairs?
no.
Okay, that's what I figured. So I'm just gonna stabby
All right.
and missy, knowing my lucky. Oh, there we go.
That's a hit.
Cool. So that's a miss, I think.
And
Oh,
so is that, just. All right.
With a little bit more room, can I do my third attack, or is that still wiggle roomy?
I think your third attack is viable.
All right.
Don't hit me.
And
Ooh, the damage is painful though.
for 6 points of bludgeoning. Okay. All right. And then we did Lyra's. It is his turn to retaliate. Okay. He swings his mighty Klopesh in your general direction.
Bless you.
Missing
Missing twice. All right. Lord Nafen.
Here we go.
With
I'm still
his
yelling at him, calling him a liar.
with his
over,
lack of
"You-
care,
You bloody erosion scum!
he glances at Lyra, and with now a much less calm, less pleasant voice, says, "The elements are mine to command, not yours, human." And a
Human?
huge cascade of blue lightning comes flying from his hands. So radiating from there, we'll do, let's see, we want this. Right. Hits here, okay. So here's how this works.
Okay.
Lyra, DC 18 save to take only half the damage.
+5.
Dex.
Don't forget my +5.
DC 18 dex save, yes.
+5.
Yep.
God.
Right, we're going to math it right this time.
Oh, shoot.
Nope, that's not going to help you.
Oh no.
All right, Lyra.
Damn it. Okay.
Let me just cue these up for you.
Oh god. Thanks.
Is that what you're queuing up?
All right,
I
Lyra.
was thinking of the vehicle in the
Yes.
background. I was like, what? Oh my god!
44 points of lightning damage. It then arcs and jumps to his minion,
Oh, he did that. Huh.
who
Oh
is
my
literally
God.
fried where he stands. It then arcs from him. And just let me check the distance. I think this is where that 10-foot shit is gonna burn you. 1, 2. Okay, you're the first two. Okay, so unless Elemi or Asher has anything to stop this, you are going to need a DC 18 dex save as well.
I
Well,
do
I-
have a resistance against spells for everybody within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so if that means that Lyra actually only took half that
Wait.
damage, right?
Really?
Yeah, let me get it here. I'll cue it. Here it is. My aura of warding.
Alrighty. Everyone within 10 feet.
So screw that guy.
So ancient magic lies heavily upon you. There's forms of damage to spells. Yes, it is a spell. So actually, you
Oh
only
my
take
God.
22 then, Lyra.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay.
So Alemi, give me a saving throw. You need a 18.
Holy shit.
What kind of saving throw?
Dex save. Don't forget you have +5.
Yes, so +5 onto this. 19.
Is a pass. So you will take a third of the you'll take a third of the damage. So we're gonna. So you would take 49. Halve that would be 25. So you're gonna take 13.
Okay.
Asher,
Yeah.
your turn.
All right.
You guys math. I'm gonna stand over here.
So it's 18. You said 18 saving.
Yeah.
So you get a
Dex,
+5
right?
as well.
And
So you're gonna take half.
Fast.
so I'm going to take half, and then it's going to be reduced by Alemi's, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you would take 48. So that would be save. The reflex
11.
save gives you 24, and then so you take 12.
All right.
All right, 12 points of lightning damage.
Whew. Scary.
Alrighty. Cordelia,
I
would
feel
you
bad.
like to do anything as you just watched the night sky erupt in blue flashing lightning as you wince and notice that it almost tries to arc off of Asher, but it just doesn't seem to have enough in it, and it fizzles out as it leaves his body towards you.
I'm going to stand on my tiptoes to look past to see if I can manage to see Nafen.
You
Over there.
cannot see Nafen from where you are.
Is there
You're-
any way for me to squeeze by everybody?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's only a 5 foot wide stairwell. You're
Yeah.
you're Asher's only his shoulders are only kind of in the room, so
Calm down, Goki. Mommy's trying not to die. Okay. I can do this at level 3. I'm gonna reach up and grab a hold of whatever I can grab on Asher and cast this.
alrighty. 17 points healed.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Lyra.
Alright, just quick question. What are these things?
That looks, glancing at those, they are large. They're like marble slabs with a gold frame around them, tables. They seem to be kind of stained with
Oh no.
probably blood. It looks like it's fairly fresh blood as well.
And how tall are they?
They're only about 3 feet off the ground.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna say, I can do lightning too, you bastard. And I'm going to do another lightning bolt.
All right.
Lightning arrow. So, I will let loose my first arrow. Right here.
That will. Let me see. That will hit.
Okay.
So, So you're doing
4d8 again?
4d8 lightning damage again.
Come on, hurt him.
For
Yes!
22, there you go.
That's good.
Nice.
And just another normal attack.
Yeah.
All right, and that arrow, once again, it hits him, but it kind of just snaps on impact.
Okay.
You, however, notice as you rear back to blast him with the second, the burn mark, the singe on his
Yeah.
flesh that he had before seems to have kind of gone.
Uh-oh. So he is healing himself.
But you strike him a second time, and he definitely
Okay.
lets out a wince
then-
of pain as the blast hits him.
Oh, can I run behind this throne, or is that... I don't know.
Yeah, you can. You
Do
can
that, yes.
wedge behind it.
And then I'm going to squat down.
All right. Bravely ran away. Lemmy.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to ask a question that's probably really stupid, but you only get one action per turn, right?
Depends. You
Okay.
get one physical action. There are some things that will allow you to get a bonus action or a reflex action. But yeah, I mean, if you choose to make an attack action, that is your action.
Okay, well, there's
But you
two
get your move as well.
2 spells, I think. I don't think I can do that then.
Um,
Would like to cast protection from energy on myself, and I will choose lightning.
okay.
And then what I'm wondering is if I'm able to
Good
cast
idea.
Divine Sense as well. I don't know if I can.
Is it bonus or action?
Put it up.
It's where is it? Gotta find where it is.
You do run away.
Here's the Divine Sense, but I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, it's just like a racial ability.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you this much. There is a definitive... Whenever you normally encounter any form of undead, you always have there's this horrible, sickly smell that you can sense. It reeks of it up here.
Ooh.
It
In the general
absolutely reeks of it. In fact, I would say it is the most pungent smell of any form of undead you have ever encountered.
Great.
Okay, so actually, it does specify know the location. So, is it Nafen?
Yeah, absolutely, it's Nafen.
Choose a fucking lich. Yes.
So I'm going to be like, bloody hell, he's undead.
Undead, you say?
And Nafen says, no point in name calling.
Very nice.
All right. So you have protection from. So you cast protection. Remember that's concentration. So if you cast any other concentration spells or get hit, you may lose that. Asher.
Is this like this is just a raised platform, right?
Yeah, it's only about a foot off the ground.
So-
Incidentally,
Cackle.
I will say this, especially as Lyra is up there and can see down into it because she's behind it. So it's kind of, I hate to describe it as this, but it's like a sand pit, like a kiddie sand pit, right? And the throne is in the sand pit, like in the sand.
So Asher is going to obviously climb the stairs, do a quick look around, obviously seeing Nafen, but
You do realize there's still one of these dudes here, right?
I thought he was
Oh,
obliterated.
he's dead, but let me. I need to mark him as well. So you just gotta kind of clamber over his corpse.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hang on then. Oh no.
And
wonder-
then seeing the room.
there we go. Okay. Yep. So you kind of scramble over top of the dead armored jackal fellow.
Asher's going to use his move action to run over here, and he's going to strike at this green pulsing disc,
Okay.
which I have seen on every floor that we've been in.
There has been one on every floor. Yeah. All right. You want to smash it?
He's gonna attempt to smash it with his.
I won't make you hit it. Just do damage. 13. Okay. You bring the top end of the halberd down. Remember, I described them as kind of like a
Like a tablet.
It's like a glowing stone circular tablet. You smash it. There's a huge crack goes right across the tablet.
It doesn't break though, right?
Absolutely, it breaks. It cracks in half. The glowing radiance goes. However, as that happens, all of a sudden you feel the ground and the temple itself begin to go.
Oh, okay.
Not with us in it.
With that, Nafen is going to react on your turn.
Yes. I like that.
All right. With a quick and efficient blur, he... you guys literally see him almost... just a black streak through the air go, and he appears directly behind Asher. That's on Asher's turn. All right. On his turn, he grabs Asher by the shoulders. You see, as he lifts up, the top of the mask, like literally lifts, almost like some strange magical rays, and you see glowing red eyes and two huge gleaming fangs in the light as he's like, and he attempts to bite down into the back of Asher's neck.
Oh no. Asha!
It's delicious.
Okay, well there's...
All right. Just for once.
A 1.
all that badassery, and then he's like, I bit my tongue.
All right, this is hilarious. Okay, so you can't make this stuff up. Okay, so yes, he flies over there with a blur. As he materializes, the mask raises. He grabs Asher by the shoulders, reaches back to bite. As he does so, feeling the weight suddenly descend upon his arm, Asher, just instinctive, he's like, huh? Pushes back.
Because I turn around.
Yeah. The back of Asher's pole arm wedges itself between Nafen's legs. Trying to regain composure, he stumbles and falls flat on his face next to Asher, face down, in a really embarrassing display of sadness and terrible epicness. Oh my god. It couldn't be any better. Teflonart, thanks for the follow, buddy. Alright, that brings his round gracefully to a crushing end. Lyra!
Okay. What's
Seeing this
thing?
graceful display, what do you wish to do?
What is this thing?
They are like little stools, ornate carved stools.
Does the throne look really heavy?
It looks pretty... It looks very heavy, yes.
Okay, it's probably not like... I
The
can't
odds are it
push
is made of at least partially gold, if not iron or bronze. And it is massive, so...
God, this is a small room.
It's only a 20 by 20 chamber.
Shit.
Okay.
Or
if
no,
he's
sorry,
on
yeah,
the
30.
ground
I think it's 30 by
prone,
30 chamber.
I can't
feel
pull out
like-
the big guns without incinerating all of us.
Yeah,
I
30
feel
feet,
like
30
I
by
just
30.
walk over there and just like take out my sword and like just
You try and stab him? Okay.
stab him right in the back.
Go so.
you know?
You make your attack with advantage.
Okay. Where is it? Okay. Attack with advantage.
21 is a hit. Your longsword is not magical, however, is it?
No.
Okay, so
God
basically
damn it,
you
these
give him a
magic-
solid prod, but it does little more than...
And Asher's gonna shout as you tink his back. The glow! Destroy the temple!
All right,
Okay, then I'll use the rest of my move to go over and can I use my second attack?
No,
to
that's already destroyed. I destroyed that.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay. Yeah, as you run over to it, you notice that it has a huge crack right through the center of it.
Good job, Asha!
All right, Elemi. Do you,
Sing. Sorry?
I was about to say, you could kind of see that as soon as you look at it. So if you want to use the rest of your move, you can, Lyra.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'm gonna
Okay.
head towards the stairs.
All right.
Okay, I am running over since he's on the ground, and I'm basically gonna stand on his back, like with everything I got.
All right.
And I'd like to take a swing with some divine smite behind it.
All right. So you run over and jump on him. Go ahead and try Divine Smite.
Is the temple still going?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Okay.
And no pluses anymore, because that's gone.
Right. All right. So, yes, you hit him, which would be 7 plus the 6. All right. 2 plus 13. Okie dokie. Where are we? So, Asher.
Yes, Asher is going.
I have a question. Do I get to go?
No!
You're last in the... Actually, you should have gone last round. Sorry, we skipped you. So, yes, what do you want to do? You're last in the combat round, but we went to the top with... So you got to act technically before Lyra. What do you want to do?
Okay. So, in the round before this, when I heard, I'm kind of gleefully laughing because I heard, let me say he was undead. I'm gonna dash up here until I can actually see him lying on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my holy symbol.
And this would be before Alemi jumps on him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up my holy symbol. And say, "Flee from Eastus, you unholy bastard."
Are you trying to do turn undead? Oh, you're using channel... Oh, so you're using channel divinity to try to do a turn undead.
Yes.
Hold on, think. What did you use channel divinity on last?
I haven't used it since I rested last.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that wasn't... It wasn't this day.
You last did it with what's his name, Vargo,
Yeah.
because you read his mind or whatever.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and say this ahead of time. Now, normal rules for turn undead apply. However, if you succeed with natural divinity and he does not roll a 20, he will be destroyed. So first of all, for your channel divinity, hang on a second. No, I'm thinking, are you using... No. You're not using, whatever.
What?
The big one.
No,
The big one. No.
What did we change the name to for Eastus?
Oh, the 10%.
I'm not using divine prosperity.
Okay, you're not using... So you're just doing a normal... Okay, so using normal
Yes,
turn undead.
however,
Okay.
this says this under my next one, though. So I don't know if that applies.
When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead fail, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at lower a certain threshold. Correct. No. His challenge rating is not below that threshold.
Okay, I didn't think you would. So, like,
I can tell you that much. Yeah. Alrighty.
I just haven't got to use that yet. So.
All right. If the creature fails its saving throw, its turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. All right. So if you're not going to use that, I'm just going to tell you he passes that save. He
doesn't even have to do it. Gosh,
Nope.
damn it!
He looks at you. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to roll it. Let me put it that way. As you say that, he kind of looks at you. Now, bearing in mind his face mask is up, so you can see the glowing eyes and the fangs. As he just kind of like pushes himself up like a little bit, turns his head and just hisses at you like...
What the hell?
Looks like a lich.
Yep, believe me, there is a reason. I'm not just being a dick.
Well, I'm sure there is, but like, I'm thinking either he has an ability,
Yeah,
or
you could assume that.
I'm like, he either has an ability or he has a ungodly plus to his wisdom.
If that was the case, he would be rolling, and a 1 he would still fail, but he doesn't have to roll.
You bastard.
Okay, now that was on your turn previously. So then we're back to... So let me run over and did her action. So now it's Asher again.
I'm surfing on Nafen.
Yep.
Surfing Nafen.
With his magic weapon and Lemmy on top, he's just going to attack 3 times.
Okay?
And
With
I'm
advantage. Because
Okay.
he is prone.
Oh.
Well, it's not a critical fumble because
No, by 1 point you managed to avoid that.
by the grace of God.
That's a hit for 15.
And this is his third. Oh,
Double twos.
Wow.
Double twos. So
Oh.
All right,
15.
you hit him once.
Yay!
Okay.
That was worth it.
All right, his turn. Alemi.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly you are standing on nothing. However, there is a strange pile of gas and mist surrounding your feet as he literally went into a floating ball of gas. And the ball of gas moves to here. And it is now Cordelia's new turn. So you see a ball of floating, as you stand there with your holy symbol, a ball of floating gas floats and appears next to you.
All right, so seeing him appear beside me, I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
All right. He is evil, just in case you hadn't figured that out. So that does apply. And being of the type of creature he is, of course it does work. So basically that means he has disadvantage on attacks against you. He can't charm you or scare you or possess you, which is actually a pretty good thing. So that's all. It's all very helpful stuff in this particular situation. That's your action. Do you want to move or nay?
I guess I would naturally hop back a little bit. I mean, I don't want to be standing right beside him.
Okay. All right.
I've seen him throw people around
Right,
the damn room.
Lyra.
So.
Okay, so you're going down the stairs. That's 10 feet. So we're gonna have to measure this out because it's very relevant. So 1 second, and we're gonna move.
Okay. So to the door would be.
All right, so 10 feet down the stairwell from where you were. And then, so you can get to the door this turn.
And just my move action.
Yep. And then you can choose to open the door as an action if you wish.
Before I do that, can I look through and see where the Golem's at? And if he's
He
still
is in the
moving
center
around?
of the room, still not moving, but he is still animated like...
Okay, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace again
Okay,
on myself.
all right. And that's what you're going to do. That's this turn then.
Yes.
Alrighty. Back to the top
Or-
floor.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Let me get Lyra off this map. Because, ain't there and stuff. Alright. Alemi.
Yeah.
So he "Phew," and it floats off. You can see the ball of gas over here on this side of the room. You know what? Just for...
So he didn't reform yet? He's still
No,
gassy?
same turn.
Okay, same turn.
There you go. There.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Yes, wispy ball of gas. All right, Alemi, what do you want to do?
Asher, what should we do?
And as soon as we get to the
So,
end of
I
this
would hear
combat
this,
round, we're
yeah?
going to take our first break.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Get in the corner.
Which one?
The one where the disc is.
So I'd do that.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. In that case, Asher.
I ready a spell and stay on the defensive in this corner.
All right. Get a spell ready. Okay, it is his turn. With that, he does rematerialize in his physical form. And you have a spell ready. Do you wish to use it at that point?
I do. I'm going to cast Agonar's Scorcher for
Such a
no
name.
fucking damage.
All right. First of all, he's going to make a save. So
He does. So it's a line of fire just erupts, and
which he gets a 19. So he does save. So he's going to take half of that.
yeah,
So
No.
5.
I'm done. Shudder, Vigor.
That was
My fire spells suck.
Yeah,
Man.
that didn't do a whole lot, unfortunately, did it?
It looks
Okay,
cool, though.
now it is his action. All right. Now, because we're not metagaming here, he is going to do what he was planning on doing, because he doesn't know any different. He looks as he stares with his glowing radiant eyes towards Cordelia and says, "Come to me, child. Come to me." Now, you feel nothing. You're not compelled. You're not compulsed because you are protected from such a thing. He doesn't know that because he was a floating gas ball and didn't know you cast protection from evil. That is what he was going to do. So, you know.
Oh, is it my turn now?
It would be your turn, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of look at him like I stepped in something. And then I'm gonna walk backwards to my buddies over here.
Okay. He kind of like, his head like pulls back just a fraction as he see you completely disregard his mesmerizing command.
And in that back far corner, I'm gonna drop Flame Strike.
Oh, in this back corner?
Right behind him is
Okay.
because that's like the only way for us to not get hit is if we're stuffed up in this corner back here.
A foot. Well, it's only a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so that's 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean it's a big
back
spell.
here. Yeah.
so if you're dropping it in the very corner, then yes, it's going to basically.
It's barely gonna miss
Yeah.
us.
Nice.
All right. Drop the bomb. Okay. We want burn. No, we don't. We want this.
So dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Yep. Dex saving throw to try to avoid it. Needs a 17. Oh my gosh. Okay. He fails miserably. So this is actually where the explosion goes off. As the flame strike engulfs this whole area.
Oh, gore.
The vertical column of divine fire rages down. So he will take 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage for a total of 8d6.
I still haven't fixed this shit. Hold on.
I wouldn't worry
Try
about
that
it.
again.
Yay, it's like me.
That's not good.
Why did that roll so
For
many
24.
dice? Oh, it was supposed to.
Yeah. Alright, for 24 points of damage. Alright. You hear
Wait a second. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what
I don't know what
Is
you
it
see.
possible for me to roll zeros?
I don't see zeros.
No, at the bottom.
rolled-
No.
A 2, a 6, a 3, and a 2, and a 1, a 2, a 4, and a 4. The zeros are for other modifiers built inside the macro. They're not rolled. It's only
So
the
why
stuff
don't I
inside
roll
of
4 dice.
it rolled 4 dice.
46, right?
46 and then 46.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
Yeah,
it wrong.
6-sided dice.
yeah.
for-
You're
for-
good. It didn't jip
Like,
you.
did I
You
do
just
something wrong?
no. It didn't jip you. You just rolled really bad. All right. Well, we're gonna take a short break before we start the next round of fun combat here. Start of the next combat round. Okay, we go down a floor to where Lyra is trying to navigate So, Lyra, you're standing behind the door. You can't. At the end of your turn, you cast Pass Without a Trace on yourself. What do you want to do now?
Okay. I am going to open the door and stealth across to the green thing.
All right. The door is openable from this side without
The thing.
the staff, fortunately.
Where is this? I'm trying to remember what we did with the staff. I know Lemmy brought it into this room.
I don't
Yeah, I
recall her
probably-
carrying the heavy ass thing up the stairs, so it's probably laying in there. Yeah?
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
Probably.
I would
yeah,
need
was
to
actually
grab-
thinking about that. I was like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
brought that with me.
I need to grab that then.
Okay, so you pick that up, all right?
Yeah.
And then you want to open the door, and you say
stealth.
your move is to stealth across here. Okay,
Yes.
give me a stealth check. You get plus 10 on that because of
Okey-dokey.
Pass Without Trace.
One of my skills is also you're stealthy when you're alone, so I don't know if that helps anything. Okay.
It's yeah. All right. So yeah, as quiet as a mouse, you tiptoe across the sand floor over to the little pedestal with the glowing tablet.
Do. I'm
So that would be
guessing I
because you
used
had
all
to
my move
open the door was
actions.
your action and sneak over there. So that would be your turn. All right.
I think isn't opening the door in conjunction with your move action?
Not when the door is huge, heavy, and requires you
Huge.
to put.
Okay,
You know,
that's fine.
if you remember, it's like a really big iron door, and it required an awful lot of effort. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like just a click turn sort of deal. So
Okay.
under normal circumstances, yes, you would be correct. But because of the effort that you have to go to open this damn thing, then no. All right. Lemmy. As you all huddle in the far corner, looking at a furious, scorched Nafen.
right for
I'm going
chain lightning.
to hold my action.
Okay. Asher.
Seeing a Lemmy not do anything, Asher's gonna hold his action too.
I'm kind of looking
Hey.
at Cordelia like,
All right.
anything else you can do?
It's his turn. And seeing as you are all clustered in the corner so perfectly, he opens up with another blast of chain lightning.
I am bracing myself for that shit.
And you are all taking half because of me.
Yep.
And I have resistance.
So, let me go ahead. Where are we at? And we want... Alright. So, let me go ahead and roll the damage, shall I? And we'll see how much it does.
This doesn't count for his my protection stuff, does it?
No.
Right. Okay. It just says attack rolls. He's not.
Yeah, he's not
technically
rolling.
doing
It's not an attack roll, no.
So save. Yeah, gotcha.
All right. Okay, so the damage from the first one. This is the one that's he's gonna hit the person in the middle. So this one is aimed at Cordelia. Will be a delicious 41. All right, you first of all. So you get to save. Your save is at +5.
So this +5.
DC is 18. So you do save. So that halves it down to 20. And then the Aura of Warding, so you actually take 10. Isn't it nice having a paladin in the group?
You love it.
Yes. It is wonderful.
Alrighty.
It's great because, like, as a paladin, like.
Right,
you don't
Lemmy,
even have to
this
do
is
anything,
yours.
Just being here.
Ooh, yours is 52.
Nice.
So go ahead and save.
Sorry, did you say me or Shagget?
Lemmy.
That's you.
Okay. And it's a what save again, sorry?
It's a dex save.
Come on, 20.
Oh, there it is. You called it.
I'm tired of you!
Natural 20.
Let's see. Shagget has.
Yeah,
Actually,
she's
you're
up.
not. Well,
Wait.
Shagget's 14. You're 12, right? So
Plus
13
2.
plus 1,
Now,
14. Yes.
Oh my god.
So you are
next
now
one?
officially tied
Oh,
with
wow.
Shagget. All right. Where's
Well
the natural
done.
20 token? I got to keep up with these. All right. Yeah. Gunning for it. We'll have to have a roll
Okay,
off.
and then what
if-
does resistance mean on top of that then?
Well, you already have it basically, so you can't double have it.
So casting that spell on myself was useless.
Technically no, but at the moment, yes.
Yeah, you can't do 2
Yeah,
resistance.
because you already have resistance to spells. So, you pass. So you took half of that would be 26. Half of that is 13. You take 13.
Okay.
Asher.
All right.
49 for you. Save for half.
All right. So plus 5, so it's 15. If I don't pass, I'm using a class featured Indomitable,
Right.
so I can potentially re-roll it and succeed.
Okay. So use Indomitable and try to re-roll because you did fail. You need 17.
Plus 5 is 7.
17. We're mathing right this time. Because your dex save is, yes, so 12 plus 5 is 17. So you do pass. So once
Just
again,
barely.
half of that 25 round up, so you're taking 13.
All right.
All right.
Samesies.
Ah. Rogue lightning going off everywhere. Okay, Cordelia. And Cyber Monkey, thanks for the cheer, my friend. We appreciate you.
goodness.
I can't help it, I'm
okay.
just so cheery.
Thanks, Cyber.
Shit. Is that a level? Okay. I thought I was using the wrong level spell. Alright. Cast this up 1 level.
I will let all of you know he does seem to be regenerating a lot of this damage at an incredible rate.
Great.
He is hurt, but he is
Yeah.
not anywhere near as hurt as he was a minute or two, several seconds ago.
Damn it.
Guiding Bolt, 15 AC. I'm afraid that does not hit the target,
Of course it doesn't.
unfortunately.
I am running low on spell slots, guys.
All right. Downstairs to the Lyra mobile.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Lyra, you are hovering above the tablet.
All right. I'm gonna take a deep breath, rub my ring, and then I'm gonna take my sword on,
right.
and like smash it.
Roll the damage. It takes 10 to smash one of these.
10.
So if you do 10 or more, you smash it in one go.
Shoot. Okay, I guess I might have to do both attacks.
Yeah, you don't have to hit it because you're going to
Oh.
hit it. 10. All right, yep. You crack
Okay,
it neatly and tidily in the center. Mm-hmm. The glowing radiance stops almost immediately. Once again, you fill the whole
I
temple.
brace myself.
I think we all fucking...
Everybody make a reflex save at this point.
Oh,
DC is only 12.
Dex, right?
Reflex
Yep.
is dex, right?
Yep.
We all get plus 5.
Lyra doesn't.
Yeah. So
Okay, I was about to say, I clicked it, nothing happened.
No!
Okay. It shook so violently that it's like you literally are struggling to regain balance. Like Lyra, you have to throw your hands to the wall. You guys are all like pressed, having to lean against the wall to stop yourselves.
What happens to the gold guy?
He turns into you, facing your direction. After hearing the loud smash, he is so heavy that he's not going to fall over. But yeah. Also, you notice that some small rocks and stuff begin to fall from the sides of the temple. Like, could the whole temple collapse in on itself? Who knows?
Determined. Okay.
So that
I'm
was
gonna
your
use-
action. You still have a move.
I'm going to use my move. Let's see. It's 21 to run 21 plus 10, right? I'm gonna run to this door here, and then...
So you
I'm
run
gonna use
to...
my-
Okay, so you're going through the Cordelia-made door, and then to the archway.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use another dash.
Oh, okay.
And yes, to get down to the stairs.
Sure, you just don't want to piss off through the temple and leave them all here. It's an option,
I'm
just saying.
Gonna say, I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
Okay, so you're gonna run
by
down.
myself through this terrifying temple.
All right, so from here,
Mindenbrook.
let's see. So with another action, it's 20, and then down this. Okay, so you're at the bottom of the stairs by now,
Yes.
in the other room.
Yeah.
All right. Back upstairs.
I'm so alone.
Right. Upon hearing that happen, Lyra, can you mute the stream for a second, or mute me at least, and them? I
you
don't
can't
want
guess
you to
what's
hear
happening.
what he says, because I don't want you to have to not metagame this.
Yeah, just wave your hand when I put my headphones back
Okay.
in.
All right. As you feel the temple, he says, kind of looking at you with a big grin, he says, I'll be going home soon, and apparently you're coming with me. Okay. Bear in mind, Lyra would never have been able to hear that, and I don't want her to have to fight against any
I
possible
don't want
meta.
to know. I saw
there you
Bane's
go.
face reaction. No.
All right.
Do I have any-
Eleni, it is your turn.
Can we see out this door?
The
Yes,
archway? Yeah. That goes straight
Are we
out.
on
That
the
literally
top?
goes outside. Yeah. Remember at the top, the very top little there's actually a big outside balcony. Like all of this around here is open air. You have the area you're in has a roof, but all of this is open air. Right. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. Oh, I have an idea, but let me
Happy
see if
Jacks
it's a good
RPG
one.
Live.
first here.
Thanks for the
Nope.
follow, buddy.
Nope. Not a good idea. Well, shit. I'm gonna hold my action. And
All
again,
right.
what do we do?
Oh, why did I shut it? I didn't
Cordelia,
mean to do that.
can you send a message to Lyra?
No.
All right. If you're holding your action, that puts the onus on Mr. Keir. What do you wish to do?
Trust
Asher?
me, that's the first thing I looked at. No, I can't.
God.
Open
God
air.
damn it.
Open
So
air lairs were
Asher-
all the rage last season, right?
Asher is just going to charge Nafen with his halberd kind of lengthwise.
Like okay,
He's-
so like a
So like
a battering ram as opposed to
And
impale him on a spike. Okay.
he's using his inspiration
It's this
and he's
important.
going to try to knock the fucker down, like into that corner.
Okay, so like into this
hard.
corner, right?
And as he's running, he's gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Okay. So let's
shouting
go
that
ahead.
back to his friends. Because the second shaking was enough for him to realize, yeah, this shit's gonna collapse. And
Okay. All right. You have advantage. This basically is the equivalent of a grapple or a bull rush, so you have advantage in doing this. Even then, it won't be necessarily an easy task, but
all right,
you
strength
can
roll. Here
definitely
we
succeed.
go. 25.
Ooh, that's a good roll. Alrighty, okay. With all your might, you slam into Nafen, and yes, you have enough physical force and strength to smash him up against the wall. So he's like, you've got the bar of your halberd is like pressed across his shoulders, like locking him in place. All right, and then what did you scream?
I shouted to Cordelia and Alemi, "Get the fuck out of here!" I mean,
Okay.
because
All right.
the temple is collapsing.
It is his turn.
Can I use my hold action when he says that?
You can. Depends on what you want to do, but in theory, yep.
I would do exactly what he said. I'd say, Cordelia, come, and I'd grab her and start running
All right.
for the entrance.
Okie dokie. All right. Cordelia, are you going willingly or no?
I'm gonna look incredibly torn because I wanted to try a spell, but I'm afraid that he'll just throw it off like he did my turn undead. So I'm going to follow her.
All right. Okay, so Asher, they both charge him. Well, actually, you'll be doing so on your turn because you weren't holding an action, right?
Okay, so I wouldn't leave without her, so we would run together.
Okay, so you're
I'd
gonna
say
wait-
that and prep. yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna like
Yeah.
say, "Come
not
on,
gonna
Cordelia, let's go." And when you see her like and start to move, then you're gonna go with her. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It will be his turn. Asher, seeing as you are right there, he isn't even gonna try to press you off. He is literally just going to use his hands to grip you tight around the waist. And ironically, he's not going for a waltz or any other kind of exotic dance. Instead, once again, he bares his fangs and attempts to chow down.
All right. Asher is going to use a reaction.
Okay, it's basically a standard melee attack.
Right. So he's going to use his shield to get a +5. So he has to hit a... Math is hard. 18 plus 5, so...
That would be 23.
22.
18 plus 5 is 23. Right?
18 plus 5 is 23, correct.
Okay.
Math is hard. I was fumbling there for a minute.
All
I
right.
was like 22.
Well, that 16 isn't enough. So he doesn't, in fact, bite you. And that was his action. All right. At that point, so then you two are bolting towards the door.
Yeah,
All right.
as far as we can get.
Okay. That's about as far as you can get on that turn.
Okay. Probably yelling something like, "I'm sorry," or I don't know.
All right. With that, we are going down the stairs
Okay.
to the main section. So you are here. Right. Notice that this is actually 10-foot squares because this is a larger area.
Okay, so let's
So-
see how far.
You're going to use a full dash, I'm taking it, right?
Yeah, full dash would get me to here, and then 30 more feet would get me to here.
All right.
So I'm just dashing
there.
all the way to there.
Go for it. Speedy
Just-
Lyra. There you go. All right.
Talking
Okay.
out loud to myself, hyping myself up. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this.
Back to the
And
top
that's it.
room. Okay. Alemi. So from here, that right there is a stairwell going down. Now let me show you once again what the
So
temple
we're on the
looks
top
like
tier
from the top.
of what the temple was, right?
Yeah. So you guys are basically here. You can run down these stairs and run down those stairs.
Absolutely, as fast as we can to the bottom of those stairs.
Right. So that you'll get to about here on that turn.
Perfect.
Okay? All right.
Is Asher sacrificing himself right now?
So
He's possibly. Depends on what he does. All right. So that will be what Alemi's going to do. Asher.
So the last we did, I had pushed him kind of against with my
So
halberd.
you pushed him. He grabbed
He
you
tried
by
to
the
grab
waist
me.
and was like, tried to snap down into you. Chunk of a Cloud,
So-
thank you for hitting the cheer, my friend.
So now I'm going to try with the halberd in hand. Oh, thanks for the cheer, Chunk. to kind of like push him towards the table. You know, like use the halberd as
To
like
try to
in
like so
between.
push hard with your left hand to try to maneuver him around. Okay.
Yeah, to try to push him this way. So it's
Alright.
technically, I guess, another grapple, right?
It is indeed.
Ah, shit.
And you succeed. Okay.
Sweet.
And what actually are these things? Are they just like spilled milk?
No. Yes, that is exactly what they are. Spilled milk. No, they're
They're
little.
fake ones.
They're like little charcoal-filled bracers, and that's like little wisps of smoke coming off of the burning charcoal.
Okay. I'm going to knock those over and try to leave. Really, I'm trying to run myself
Okay, so
after I push him. So
all right, so you're going to try to. He
Try to
will
run.
get an attack of opportunity,
I'm well aware of that.
and
So
all
hold on,
right.
just see-
Well, he is going to use his legendary action. On the end of your turn, basically, he just blurs round you to block your path.
So I literally like skim to a stop in front of him.
Yeah, it's like suddenly he's like, and he's there. All right, then it is his turn. The girls are basically running down the next turn. All right, this time he is not going to play around.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he is going to. Let's see. All right, he is trying to. He reaches out with one finger and tries to poke you in the chest, basically.
Is it another kind of attack that I can use my shield on? Because I have
It
one
is a
more spell
physical.
slot.
It's basically a touch attack.
Right. So he's using his last spell slot
All right.
as a reaction with
okay.
no shield.
Well, the good thing is the invisible barrier will count as AC against this, whereas your actual AC won't. So what is your AC? Take your armor off. What is your AC?
Oh, okay. My armor without my AC is without my armor
Hang
is
on a second.
11.
Let me just
So
make
it's
sure I'm doing
16
something here. Hang on.
with this shield spell.
Hold on one sec. Let's see. So that would be. Let me just look it up real quick because it doesn't. Well, it doesn't actually work that way. Okay, hold on. Just scroll down here. For this, it wouldn't actually work that way. Come on, where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, he doesn't have to hit with it. I was double checking. It's not. It
Okay.
doesn't work that way. All right, because it actually has a 60-foot range.
Okay.
So he just kind of raises his hand out and points towards you. All right, you need to make a Constitution save. You need a DC 18.
11 still within range of me, right? I mean,
Technically, yes, because she was not going to run. She's running when Cordelia runs.
so +5 to this.
All right. Okay,
So-
you pass. That's the good news. Okay, this is how much you're going to take.
With resistance.
So, it's D8s. All right, I'm gonna get chat's reaction to this. All right, you are going to take 63.
Plus 30.
Of which you saved for half, so 32. And you have resistance, so 16 is what you actually
Wow.
take from a 63 pointer.
Thank God.
Yeah. Asher's at 6 health, everybody.
Holy shit.
All right. And then Lyra and Cordelia bolt down the stairs.
Let me.
Let me. Sorry. All right. Is that what you're doing, Cordelia? I take it. I'm not. I don't want to assume that you do that, but okay. All right. Which takes us to Lyra.
Okay.
All right. Down another floor to the ground floor of the temple with Lyra.
What the what?
Kaltomo, thank you for subscribing. 22 months. Much appreciate that. Spam your hype. Spam your rollies.
I'm gonna go 15 feet over to this.
Alrighty.
Remember the words Cordelia told me that I am enough and I don't need to be a legend, but I will be of Mindenbrook.
Okay.
And I will smash this with 2 hits with my long sword.
The first strike does 11. It is enough. Okay, you smash the third and final tablet.
And brace for impact.
Yes.
Or start running
Suddenly,
immediately.
the entire temple begins to rumble like it did before, but in a very different way.
Okay.
You initially feel the framework of the temple begin to like... But then you begin to notice the walls, the floors, and everything seem to somewhat begin to become slightly translucent.
Oh god. I don't
You
wanna
are
go
also becoming slightly translucent.
Okay.
That applies to everybody except Cordelia and Alemi, because you are technically outside the temple at this point. All right. Now, this is a mechanic that I decided, because I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, so I am going to be rolling a d4.
Oh god.
This is how many rounds it will take for this thing to basically go back where it came from. If you are in the temple, you go with it. This is how many rounds you have
Oh my god.
from
I'm
now.
gonna puke.
CO Love Shucker.
Oh my god.
2. You have to be out the temple in 2 rounds to not go with the temple. All right.
Don't you get a bonus move with
Yeah,
your
I'm not done moving. Calm down.
So,
I'm gonna finish my 15.
well, before you get to do any movement, you all have to make
Okay.
your deck save.
Oh shit.
So I'm not trying, because bottom line is, if you're gonna try to move through that, you can, but your DC will be higher to save. So it's up to you. Do you want to stand there?
Of course I'm gonna move. Shit.
Okay, then you're falling over.
Okay.
So basically, you are gonna have to spend your next part of your next round getting up.
Okay.
Asher, you managed to stay on your feet.
Okay.
I will roll for him.
Fuck.
So what was the save for this one?
The save on this one now is 15.
Okay, so I just passed.
All right, roll for that. Oh, that's a D100. That's not what I want.
Well, he definitely passed.
All right, roll for him. He almost falls to the floor. He just puts his hands on either side of the archway. Okay, girls
Wait,
outside,
okay,
you
whoa,
will
whoa,
have
you
to
said
still
that you
make
said-
your saves.
Oh, it's 15. Shit.
Plus 5, so 16 for me. We're good.
Well, no, because this isn't against a spell.
I think it's just any save.
I don't think it is it? What does it say?
Let's check.
This is hilarious.
Oh, no, you are correct. It does literally say that. Make a saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to the saving throw. So, yeah, actually, you are correct. That does apply. I thought that only applied to actual saves, not like... But you're correct. You are right. Okay, so you do pass, and so does Cordelia. So you guys... Which is a good thing, because you're on stairs. And falling down the stairs probably isn't the most fun thing to do. Okay. Back in the room up top.
Do we get to make any ground, or is it not turn yet? Never mind.
No, because you're moving. You're moving. That was where you got to at that point. So you'll get to move on. On Cordelia's turn, you guys get to move again.
Perfect.
All right. So this is the first round. So Asher,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I am going to drop my halberd, grab this motherfucker, and try to throw him into the room so I can make my escape.
Okay. Alrighty. So you.
Only we had inspiration left.
I know. I just
This
felt
is
like-
the grapple of a lifetime potentially.
Here we
All
go.
right. His resistance is going to be
Oh, no.
11. All right, you grab hold of him and try to press him, but this time,
shoot.
after your continual grappling effects, he's ready for you. He braces
And
down
Asher's exhausted as
and
fuck.
is like holding his ground, so you're not going to get to move him out of the way. This turn, it is his turn. Okay.
Asher's honestly going to try to grapple, and if it fails, he's just going to fall to his knees. Like, you know,
Are you literally just going to fall to your knees?
he's literally on 6 health. Like, there's no way he's going to survive any other attack. So, I mean, I feel like it would be kind of not a supplication necessarily, but, you know, just he's going to start chuckling a little bit. You know, he's going to be like...
Cordelia is screaming prayers on the way down the temple.
So,
All right.
if this guy's going to kill him outright, that's one thing, but... Asher's the fight's kind of going out of him. 6 health.
Right.
He failed his grapple.
Okay,
Feels
if you
it,
do
you know?
that, in fact, what he does is turns into... Let me go ahead and do this. 1 second. All right. He transforms into a big black bat and goes zooming down the stairs.
Oh no.
Well,
Now
then
now you're no longer a threat, and there's no other active threat here. He is going to try to save his beloved temple from being whatever.
You can still save it?
Hey, maybe.
Well,
He
then
doesn't.
Asher's
Bear
gonna
in
start
mind, he doesn't
crawling.
know what you've broken, how bad things are at this point.
Oh.
It's kind of like a panic, like no, and he's panicking
So
to try to get
does
to
he
you.
fly down the stairs behind me or
Yes,
down the
behind
stairs?
you.
So Asher's going to start crawling out the door. He's going to use whatever he can to move out the
So,
door.
well, that'll be on your next turn. Okay.
Well, 2 turns, right?
So
Kind of ironic.
outside, no, you'll be out in a turn. The second turn, in theory,
Falling.
a long way.
Cordy,
Falling.
what's your move? Right.
Right. So basically, you guys can get to the edge of this balcony here.
Getting to the edge. Yep.
The question is, I mean, if you want to just run, if you're planning to run over there, stop and do something, you can. If you want to run and leap off the edge, you can do that this turn. But that's kind of a do it or die. That's either a do or die decision. You want to do that, or you want to like stop at the edge and then try to figure out what you want to do.
What I was planning on doing was getting to the edge and getting Cordelia over the edge and getting her down as far as I could, so I could drop her from the least distance, and then hanging myself over.
Okay,
feet
so you'll have
first,
to do that the next turn then.
dropping to the least
Okay,
distance.
all right. All right, let's go
It's a
to.
shame because Marlo would have just tucked and rolled.
I know. Stop driving roll.
Okay, let's go to Lyra. So it's all important stuff here because
Right.
distance matters. Okay,
Yes,
so
so-
you've got to get up first.
Yes, I looked it up so I would know everything.
Right.
So getting up will be half my movement.
Right.
Okay, and so I will go 15 feet the rest of my movement. What is there?
Yep. Okay.
And then I will use my second movement, obviously. 15 there. And then 15.
Another
There.
15. Okay, that'll get you to there.
And then
And
my
this
dash.
is the second turn, by the way.
Yes, using my bonus dash to go 30.
So close.
Right there.
Okay. All right. The floor literally seems to be vanishing beneath you as you can see through your own hands and skin. Back to the pyramid room at the top. Okay. Right. Oh, this is fun. All right. Eleni, so on your action, you're going to use your action to lower Cordelia down. Okay. And then you want to climb down with your move?
Yes.
Okay. So you can do that.
In any distance.
Asher, your turn.
He's with the back Nafen leaving. Asher is getting up, so half movement.
Right.
And he is leaving the temple, but he is what, like 80 feet high or something ridiculous.
About that.
So he's going to start descending the stairs, and he is laughing his ass off. And he's like, Mindenbrook.
So you're gonna flee. You're gonna run as fast as you can down the stairs. Okay, hold on then.
All hope is gone from him. He knows he's gonna fall if this thing disappears.
So 15
so
foot. So that'll get you there.
Really funny.
And then you'll get 30 feet with a dash. 30 feet down the stairs.
Right.
So basically, you're gonna be about here.
But we can't. I'm still on the other.
So let me just show you on here. Let me move it over.
But he is saying, Mindenbrook.
Yeah, you'll get to about here.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he sees Lemmy and Cordelia getting out, right? Because they're down the stairs further.
All right, Bat
You
Boy's
probably won't see it
turn.
because we just dropped over the edge.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
they're
fair
down the other. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me go. Oh, I just drag and drop a new one. All right. So from here, you left the door open, didn't you, Lyra? Upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 20,
Unless it swings closed automatically.
40.
No.
Okay. All right.
If you happen to see a bat, though.
Alrighty. So he will actually get to here.
Damn, that's a big bat. Oh, there you go.
Alright. Okay. Cordelia, on your turn, you were lowered down, so you can sprint if you wish. You might actually get completely, because you're here.
I don't see where I'm at, honestly.
Let me move you to the
Bring us there!
map. Okay, so you were lowered down here, so you're basically, yeah, you can pretty much get to. So Cordelia, you can make it to the very bottom of the stairs. Lemmy, you'll be like on this stairs.
Can I make it like here-ish? Because I can jump. Oh, hang on. When it gets closer, like maybe like 10 feet or something, just fucking jump.
Well, you use your action to lower her, and then you climbed down on your move.
Okay.
So you'll be down a little bit.
Not quite there yet.
So All right. That is the end of that action. So what actually happens now?
Don't we still have one more round?
No, that was 2.
That was 1.
That was 2.
I hit the
That
green
was 2.
thing, and then you said 2
Right.
rounds.
2 rounds.
Yeah, the entire
I only
round
did
when you
one
hit it,
round.
and then this
Yeah.
entire round. That's 2.
Wait.
But you
But
didn't
hit-
move.
You hit it,
I
and
hit
the
it,
2
yeah.
because you go first in the round, right? So it started.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it started when I.
So it started when you hit it.
You
Then you
then
fell.
moved and fell.
She fell, and then she got, yeah.
And they all had
So
the
then-
rest of that round. That was 1 round. Then you got up and ran, and they've all had the rest of this round.
Okay,
That's
got
2.
it, got it, got it.
Yep, there you go. All right. The temple vanishes. Asher,
Oh god.
you fall from
Yeah.
through thin air. You are going to take this much damage.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Cordelia, you take nothing. Lemmy, you will take 10. Lara, welcome to Erosia.
Damn.
Lara,
God.
you are now in the temple with Lord Nafen still in
so
Erosia
She
by
has passed without
yourself.
trace, and she's running to the door, so she
Okay.
can run into the desert.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Lara. You probably did just save Mindenbrook. However, the question remains to be seen. Did
Do
Lara
I
save
survive
herself?
Nafen?
All right, so with that, Second Goose, thanks for follow. You are, let me find, where is everybody on this map? Here you are, you're all in the corner. Sans Lara. Alright, that's not there either. Just got to get rid of some sundries.
Did Asher scream as he fell?
Like
No,
a
he's too
little
much of
girl.
a man to scream, but
Like a little
he was
girl.
laughing. He was laughing. You heard him. It's echoing.
Yeah, he probably, like, at the last minute was probably like,
No, I think Cordelia probably would have turned around to look at the temple, and she would have saw him fall.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, you'll see. I mean, it makes no sense that you wouldn't look to see that the temple has vanished and, like, just give it no second thought.
And then there's just like an armored dude.
Right. So,
Unconscious
yeah.
on the...
And he's only about, from where you would have been here, and he would be about there as the crow flies, so he's only, like, 60 feet from you.
So I guess I have to make a couple saving throws, right?
I feel like you'd be so dead, man.
Well, you'll have to make one, first of all.
All right. Nope, I fail.
All right, so that's one fail on a death save. All right.
Okay, so I am running as fast as I can to Asher.
Okay, you can do that in this turn.
I get up and... Where's Lyra?
Yeah, no
You're
sign
up.
of her.
And then I'll go running to Asher as well.
Second save. Gore.
Yep.
He passed that one.
You're not dead yet?
I'm not dead yet.
I'll answer that in a minute. All right. So, yep, he passed that one.
Alright, so I'm gonna fall to my knees beside Asher and give it everything I've got.
He's gonna immediately start laughing again. Oh. Is
So
there
you're on
gods?
31. Alrighty.
Is there
Ruby
gods?
Hara,
Is
thank
this-
you for that kind donation, my friend.
Is this the afterlife? Is this what it is? Oh, what a ride! Yeah, I believe he's just sure. Why? Asher's just gonna look blearily up at everybody and just gonna be like, "Are we all dead?"
Lyra's gone!
What do you?
Cry.
Lyra's gone, Asher!
What do you mean?
She with the temple. She's gone.
She didn't make it.
Fuck. He just let me there. I thought he was gonna just kill me outright. I was right by the door. So it's all gone, huh? And Asher's gonna get up and just like look around.
I was so mean to her. She saved Mindenbrook. She saved everybody.
Fuck.
I put my arm around Cordelia.
She didn't even mean to be here. She just...
Guys, you're making me cry.
She chose it. Cordelia, she chose it. It was her choice.
She became who she wanted to be.
Let's go home. Please, let's go home.
So I'm gonna just keep my arm around you, and I'm gonna direct you in the towards Mindenbrook, and just start walking.
Alrighty. Okay. Most of the sand is still here. It seemed like the temple itself vanished, but most of this sand seemed like to have just remained. The sand itself hasn't gone anywhere. All the stone structures of the temple and everything physically went. In fact, the only sign that there ever was a temple, and in fact, I want to put these back where they belonged, because I didn't mean to move those, are the stone lion statues, like right here in the middle, and the indentations of where the temple once was can be clearly seen, currently at least, in the sand. Okay, you guys are just going to head back to Mindenbrook?
We are. Not
Slowly, I guess.
saying much. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sadly, it's gonna take us a bit because we don't have Lyra with us and we're walking through sand.
It'll take you longer, right?
That too.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna call Fael to come,
Okay.
let him know everything's okay now, and just get him close.
Well, he's like far away, isn't he?
He is. So as soon as we get close enough.
Okay. Yeah, because we went through a portal into Fenn's place, and we took a boat up there, so yeah. And then we got teleported to the temple.
Okie dokie. Alright, you make your way through the fall forests. And eventually, after... Are you gonna... I'm assuming you guys are gonna stop and rest after one day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're resting.
I mean, remember, you can get there in one complete full day if you want to, but... You know, depends.
No.
You guys can push it if you want, but if you're not... If you're not
No.
feeling it, if you're feeling kind of worn down and beat up.
Yeah, we're resting, for sure.
All right.
Hopefully healing.
Yeah, I mean, between rests and heals, you'll be, by the time you get back to Mindenbrook. Okay. So yes, you guys arrive back in Mindenbrook. Probably midday the next day. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Call a town meeting at the center.
Yeah. Forget
So
the
probably
ball,
do it
we're
now.
building a Lyra statue. Everybody over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually think that's... Rasher is not against that idea.
All right. We're going to take a short break, our second break. You guys, you make it back to Mindenbrook. Sans Lyra.
We ring
And
the
there
bell
are trucks there.
Yeah, we
There
hitched
are
a ride.
big trucks.
They realized that hand building the wall was not the way to go, and they called in an Iridian construction crew. All right. Okay.
We ring the bell to get the town.
All right. So
What time of day is it?
it's
midday.
mid-afternoon.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, you find Dewey, and he's over by the wall, and he looks at you and he says, "You're back."
We need a town meeting.
Oh, well, just so you know, his lordship never did show up. Never saw him.
Yeah, he won't be.
That's
Oh.
why we need a town meeting.
Oh, I see. I better get my bell then. You want to do it in the tavern, or you want to do it in the square?
In the square.
Square.
Fair enough. Well, give us
Circle.
half hour. We'll have everybody over there. Don't you worry. Right. He turns around and looks like he's going, and he stops and says, "Where's Miss Lyra then? Why didn't she? Where's she at?"
She,
I bow my head and just shake it.
she saved this town, but did not survive.
Please get everyone doing.
Do we just get everyone to come and we'll...
Sounds ominous. Fair enough. Right. He wanders away, looking a little concerned.
I'm gonna kneel and commune with Eastus for a moment.
All right.
Asher's gonna look to Alemi as the town is congregating, and he's gonna say, "We're gonna have to return to that mansion.
Yeah.
The portal. If it still works, maybe Lyra can emerge, but also maybe Nafen can as well."
Got it.
Yes.
All right. Okie dokie. So he gathers everybody back. Right. So, Cordelia, as you begin to pray to Mother Eastus, you get a sense of calm and peace flow over you. In not so many words, more in a mental communic way as opposed to booming voice that can be heard. Internally, you hear pretty much that things are back as the way they should be. The fates are back aligned. The path that should be followed is once again being restored. Fret not for the loss of your friend. Again, all things are as they are supposed to be. Okay. But you do have like a natural feel of well-being, literally just like flood over. Like your sadness just begins to lift. So it takes about 30 minutes and everybody gathers around the center of Mindenbrook.
Asher's gonna look at Cordelia as she gets up, returns.
1 second. Who is...
I'm gonna
Okay.
smile at Asher and Alemi, and I'm gonna find whatever I can that's nearby, and I'm gonna start basically making something to stand on.
All
How
right.
about this torture wheel right here?
Yeah, there's the whipping
That'll
rack.
work.
Whipping
There's the
post.
whipping post that's still there.
Asher's
Is
gonna
that something I
stand by
can
it.
stand on?
If you lay it flat down, you can, yeah. Evil Ghost 2K, thanks for following, dude.
Oh,
Asher
can
is
I
gonna
be
help
not
you.
under it?
Yeah. I can do this. Hold on. There you go. Now you'll be able to stand on it. There.
Alright, so I'm going to clear my throat and I'm going to turn to make sure that everybody that I recognize anyway is there.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much the entire town is gathered, all looking incredibly anxious. And let me just switch this out 1 second. Alrighty.
Oh, are you...
Yeah, I'm good.
Have you done... Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to switch out the tunes.
Town of Mindenbrook. There we were. In the mansion of the nefarious Nafen.
Yes.
It was me, of course, the cleric of Eastus. Alemi, a paladin of the Oath of the Ancients. Our friendly neighborhood Asher, former Knight of Iridian.
Oh, you got a commission.
Wow. Asher's gonna kind of like cringe at the knight entitlement, but he's not gonna say anything.
Guard, whatever. You're a knight now in my eyes. Okay. And Lyra, the legendary ranger. Alright, so with that, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but
Okay.
she's going to go on to create this grand story just like Lyra would
Right.
about how we found the portal and went in and found the temple and found the evil Nafen, who was this undead lich creature and had been torturing Mindenbrook all these weeks and months. And together we faced him down, and Lyra was the one who managed to send him back from whence he came.
Right. So when you say that, you can see them all anxiously. So like several of them are all like looking and begin to mumble amongst themselves. And overhearing the mumbling, finally taking the role of town spokesperson, Dewey says, so it was him then. He was behind it all the entire time.
He was. He tricked us, lied right to our faces, but Lyra knew. Lyra saved us all.
And he's gone now.
He's back in Erosia.
Will he... Do we have to worry? Is he likely to return anytime soon?
Asher's going to step forward at that, and he's going to say, the mansion at Hannerith Hall, if that's what it's called, I think it is.
Yeah.
It has the portal. We need to make sure that that portal is destroyed if it does still work. And I think we should destroy that mansion, because all it represents is evil.
Well, don't know about destroying the whole mansion, but I totally agree with you on that portal problem. Seems like something that you should probably do when you're rested. You all seem rather tired. But assuming that's taken care of, are we safe now?
Just going to
You
look
are.
at Cordelia.
All right, with that, you suddenly start seeing them all like look at each other with bright smiles on their faces. And then finally they're all like, it's over, we're safe, we're safe. Madame Tawny like grabs the orphans and she says, you hear that, children? You can all sleep in your own beds again. And with that, everybody's like, oh, oh, yeah, oh, and they suddenly seem to be incredibly happy. Of course, they don't actually know what happened to Lyra really yet, because, you know, you said that she saved them and stuff like that. So right now, they're all very, very pleased, very, very ecstatic. The whole town is, like, cheering and rallying around you and being overly happy. They all begin to come swarming over and shaking your hands and giving you hugs and saying that, and Dewey's like, this evening, we shall have a right old shindig in the tavern. I think everybody deserves a few drinks and to let our hair down. It's been a tough few months, but the saviors of Mindenbrook have come through. Yay! Oh, incidentally, what did happen to Lyra? You never said. She'll be along soon, will she?
She fell. She's gone. Never
Gone?
to return.
She grappled that evil lich and took him back to where he came from.
So she's dead.
Well, the temple and...
Not necessarily, but she's keeping him where he belongs.
The
Tonight we drink to Lyra.
I'm sorry to hear that. Quite, yes. Well, we will definitely raise a jar and remember the good times. We will have a memorial.
I think a statue might be in order in this very spot, commemorating her. Can use the stones from the quarry over there. Dwarven skills.
Well,
For she truly did save Mindenbrook.
No, I think that is more than fair. I think that a memorial to Lyra Grand, the Grand Lyra. She was indeed grand, if that was indeed her name. But we will absolutely
We don't know that.
raise a memorial. I do.
Is that her real name?
We don't know, do we? That's exactly it. So yeah, he says, well, under the circumstances, I really don't see any more need for everybody to struggle and toil over the wall for the rest of the day. So, I think we should all go to our houses and clean ourselves up. And then tomorrow, bright and early, we can all get back to work. But tonight, we shall all celebrate and have a few drinks and say a few words of kindness about our heroic young lady that fell saving our town.
That would be... It's needed. Yes, let's do that.
The legend can't really die, though, can it?
Oh, that's a
Never.
that's a good point. That is a very good point indeed.
I'm always here.
We shall recant tales, and our friendly local tavern bard, Samuel Sweetstrings, I am sure he will keep her alive and well. But there we go. All right, well, everybody to your own business, and we'll gather in the town this evening.
Asher's going to go bathe and take off his armor. And
Bathing.
yeah. And then in the evening, return to the tavern. Yeah.
Alrighty. So...
In plain clothes, not armor. He's just going to be a regular dude.
Alright.
Wow.
I'm gonna make sure Cordelia is okay before I go about my business.
Alright. Okay.
Miss Alemi?
Are you alright?
I'm good.
Okay. I miss her too.
Yeah. That look
Kinda
of
give her a pat,
concentration.
like, awkward pat,
Go
like,
for it.
all right, well,
I'm just rebuilding the tavern for you because you cleared it out of people the last time you were here. All right. You unsociable people. Alrighty. Right, so you get yourselves back in the tavern that evening.
Just drinks for everybody. Let's celebrate.
All right, well, Dewey is sitting at your table, and he seems to be in remarkably good spirits. Well, I haven't touched the stuff very much in the, last month or so, but I think I've earned a few jars this evening. Will you join me?
You really stepped up, Dewey, in keeping sober and being astute and alert and a good leader for this town.
Well, I certainly try.
Speaking of, you never thought of actually officially becoming the mayor of Mindenbrook, have you?
Oh, don't spread that rumor around. I don't mind being a advisor to these people, but I don't want anything in an official capacity. You never know when you want to decide not to do it.
Well, it seems that we are going to be visited soon by an actual lord of this area.
Yeah, let's hope that this one's a bit better than the last bugger.
And yeah, I mean, I still think we should finish the wall and the moat.
He said, nope, I think that's a proper good idea, that. Never pays to be ahead of things. James Kimmerer, thank you for the follow.
Yeah,
As he sits there and he says, well, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, as he stands up, I would like to propose a toast to our devout priestess of Eastus, Miss Cordelia, who had the foresight and guidance to find our intrepid heroes, to Miss Alemi, our new elven friend, and to Asher Kier. Long has he been away from our town, but he returned in our time of need. And last but no means least, to Miss Lyra Grant, who unfortunately cannot be with us, as she may well have paid the ultimate sacrifice for all of our sakes. But I doubt she would have wanted us to sit around here and mope. So I would like to raise your glasses and say 3 cheers for the heroes of Mindenbrook. Hip hip, hooray! And with that, they all take a big old drink. At this point in the it's fairly late evening. The door opens, and someone wearing the livery of a messenger wanders in. He looks around and he says, "Whew, I have something to give to one of you, whoever's in charge here. I need to distribute a few things. But I am incredibly parched. If I may first wet my whistle."
Of course.
Sure, get the lad a drink. Oh, too kind. Right, he goes over to the bar and swigs down a ale. He says, yes. With that, he kind of spies what appears to be a notice board that sits right here on the wall. Fair lady of this establishment, do you mind if I put up a poster? Unfortunately, I've been asked to distribute some of these. I was hired by somebody, you see. And we're looking for a missing person. She said, oh, not at all, dearie. Alright, so he comes over and you see him take out a poster and begin to scroll it down. And this, ironically, is the poster that he is about to post. Wanted, Frita Grand, ran away from home, her mother misses her, contact Mira Grand if found. And it has a remarkable likeness to a certain Miss Lyra Grand. Frita Gand? Who is this woman? But it certainly looks like your friend. With that he says, yes, the woman has taken up this, the lady that hired me, Miss Miragan, she has taken up residency at the Royal Stag in the city of Iridian. If any of you have any information, I suggest you hightail it over to her post-haste. She did mention something about a reward, although it doesn't say much about such things on here. But anyway, I'm going to put a few of these around town, if you don't mind.
Can I speak with you outside, sir?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm
he
going to
wanders
take him outside.
Asher is going to take the poster and immediately tear it down before any of the people in the tavern see it.
All
He's
right.
going to crumple it up like... start chewing on the paper and like spitting it out in little wads. He's just going to look at a Lemmy and Dewey and it's just saying, some things are better left a lie.
Okay. Outside, he says, "Yes, can I be of assistance to you, ma'am?"
I can put up those posters for you. You seem like you need a rest.
Oh, well, if you wouldn't mind, that would be splendid.
Oh, of course not. It would be my pleasure.
All right. Well, he hands you a stack of 6 of them.
Of 6 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, is this all you have?
Well, for Mindenbrook, yes, I had been asked
For
to
just
distribute
for
a few.
Mindenbrook?
Yes, I have to go up to Horrendon on the Mere after this, and then across the lower stuff.
Oh, okay. I could do that for you if you like. I mean,
well,
I'm from here.
I'm afraid I've already spent half of the advance that she gave me to take care of this task, and I'm an honest messenger, if nothing else. So no, I'm. Besides, I have other business in lower stuff, so I'll be going that way anyway. But I very much appreciate you taking care of the town of Mindenbrook.
Of course.
Well, I best be off. I know it's getting late, but well, I won't want to dally. So good day to you, miss.
Yes.
All right, and he jumps on his horse and gallops off down the street.
Okay, before I go back into the I'm gonna actually use one of my spells to burn the the rest of the flyers that he gave me, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm gonna say, Asher, what would you say about visiting Lyra's mother and letting her know how legendary her daughter's become?
After the portal, of course. I mean, we deal with the mansion and the portal. Back to Iridian, I guess. Oh.
I mean, we don't know for sure that Lyra's gone, but at the very least, maybe we should tell her mother what happened.
I think that's I think you're right. I think that is the thing we need to do.
So first thing tomorrow
Frida.
to the mansion?
Yes, we need to. And then to Frida's mother. And Asher's gonna give Cordelia and Lemmy this, like, really, Frida?
Right. Well, Dewey is clearly making up for lost time as he is already on his 3rd jar of mead. At which point, he's got big rosy cheeks. And he kind of looks at you all and he says, you know, could have been a lot worse people showed up here to help us out, but you all did us proud.
Please, Dewey, please don't break into a song that I don't know the lyrics to.
Well, I wasn't thinking of a song, but seeing as you mention it,
Oh, no.
I can think of one.
James Dewey Dugan here. I was about to tell everybody about the time I met the love of my life, Mary. Grab a pew and listen up. While going to the fair in Holland a bright fine morning one July. While going up the road before me, a red-haired girl I chanced to spy. I went up to her and says, "Oi, young lady, now me donkey he can carry too." Well, seeing as you have your donkey to Horrendon's fair, I'll ride with you. Now when we reached the town of Horrendon, I took her hand for to say goodbye. When a tinker man stepped up beside me and he punched me right in my left eye. And he said, "Take your hands off red-haired Mary, her and I are to be wed. We're seeing the priest this very morning and tonight we'll lie in the marriage bed." Now, it wasn't that the tinker was a big lad, you understand. I just didn't see it coming. Sucker punched me out of nowhere, the bastard. Now I was feeling kind of peevish, and me poor old eye was sad and sore. So I tapped him gently with me hobnail, and he fell through old Murphy's door. A militiaman came around the corner, told me I had broke the law. But me donkey kicked him in the kneecap, and he fell down and smashed his jaw. Then he went off to find his brother, the biggest man you e'er did meet. He gently tapped me with his knuckles, and I was -2 front teeth. Take your hands off red-haired Mary, her and I are to be wed. We're seeing the priest this very morning, and tonight we'll lie in the marriage bed. Now the militiaman's brother, 6'6" he was, 300 pounds. Now he got his fair share of oats and corn in the morning. Now the red-haired girl, she kept on smiling. Sir, I'll go with you, she said. We'll forget the priest this very morning, and tonight we'll lie in Murphy's shed. Now through the town we rode together, my black eye and her red hair. Smiling gaily at the tinker, by St. Cuthbert, we're a handsome pair. Take your hands off red-haired Mary, her and I are to be wed. We'll forget the priest this very morning, and tonight we'll lie in Murphy's shed. Take your hands off red-haired Mary, her and I are to be wed. We'll forget the priest this very morning, and tonight we'll lie in Murphy's shed. Been a long time since I've gotten up to anything like that. Round here, chance would be a fine thing. Mind you, Madam Tawny don't look half bad when she does her hair up, does she? Might have to see if I can't tap that.
That was so
All right.
my
I don't know
God.
which person it was in chat that said they wanted to hear a song sung in Dewey's voice, but there you go. Whoever said they wanted it, that was for you.
Wow, that was so
So there we go. All right,
Mr. Dugan.
well,
Yeah.
I'm. As I said, it's
Following the second mandate. Oh, I'm not here.
it's Asher Keir. Yeah, not Asher. It's Radovan Rainier's second mandate. Procreate to save the town. Alrighty. So with that, he continues to down his drinks and smile, and everybody's clapping along. Over in the corner, taking his cue, our bard begins to play a second song as everybody else kind of chills out. And it begins to take a little bit more of a somber note. Shame about Miss Leary, you know. She was a good sort, she was.
There's no knowing. There's still a chance that she's alive. We can't, it would be wrong to think that she is actually dead, but she is just gone.
Well,
just like the threats.
let's hope that is all it is. And one of these days, she'll come wandering back through that door. We can but hope.
With sand in her boots, yes.
She did make me want to believe in luck.
Well, I know that Miss Cordelia, that your followings of Easter's are more about fate. But I do think from time to time that there is room in amongst fate for just a teensy-wincy bit of luck. And I think it's people like Miss Lyra that probably have more of their fair share of luck than most. So if anybody's going to come wandering back through that door, it's probably her.
I agree with that.
Well, I suppose tomorrow you'll be off up to that Ordnance Hall, whatever it's called, and taking care of that blasted portal.
Yes.
And possibly those guards.
And we're gonna need another boat.
Well, we... Oh,
It's true.
you left my boat up there, did you? That's alright, it's not the end of the
Kind
world.
of made a circle. And
Maybe get some horses and take them up there or something, I don't know. But
Maybe
we'll worry about that in the morning.
Maybe it will be in our best interest to stop by Lowestoft and remove those other posters, right, Cordelia? It's on the way.
Yeah, we could totally do that. Do you think you learned enough about boating from Lyra to get us there and back once we reach the boat?
Well, I did want to say, unfortunately, as you well know, Mindenbrook is not a wealthy town, and it would be proper of us to reward you in some way. And while it's true, we really don't have much in the way of funds to offer, we have decided, collectively of course, that of all the vacant houses here in town, you shall have your pick. And we would like you to consider Mindenbrook your home from here on. After all, I think you've earned it.
Asher just kind of smiles and says, Dewey, I had no intention of leaving Mindenbrook if I survived my adventure. And seeing all the buildings that have since been vacated, I think Vargo's best suits my tastes.
Well, I'm afraid he still owns that one, so that's not up for grabs. There are certain houses that are available, as well as you know. And you can have your pick of any of those.
I don't think Vargo's returning anytime soon, but fair enough.
Well, and if he sends word to sell the house, or that he is vacating it, then it becomes available. I will be the first to let you know.
Mr. Asher, do you mean it?
Well, that he wants Vargo's house, probably. It's the nicest one available.
Cordelia, of course. I'm unlike some of our recent friends, I'm not a liar in that regard. Mindenbrook's my home. I intend to be here.
But you'll stay.
Well, considering I left Iridian under less than savory circumstances, I think this is perfect for me. At least for now, in the foreseeable future.
Good.
Yeah. So, I'll be a guard. I'll keep this place safe.
Will you teach me how to ride a bike? Oh, I'm playing.
Yes, we'll teach you how to ride a bike.
Alrighty.
And go fly fishing down at the river, you know?
Okay, well, as our heroes lament, and we're not done quite yet, far, far away, in a strange land, find it. Why didn't I have
If you could find land.
I believe it's to the east. Or was it the west?
The
east.
Both. It's both if you go long enough, you know? Look at all our adventures.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, this is the after credits scene.
In a temple, somewhere in the deepest parts of the Erosian Desert, stands two individuals. A now possibly truthfully legendary ranger, and one Lord Nafen Ra Kara. As he walks over and stands in front of Lyra, glancing around, and says, "Well, it would appear that you are once again a guest of mine in my humble home. things may not have worked out the way I had wanted them to. But, as your friend might say, sometimes the fates have other ideas for us. You are my guest. I wish you no harm. Now, come with me. Let's talk a little. And with that, he kind of like walks up to Lyra and puts his right arm around you, kind of like pulling you close, and then starts walking you back towards the stairs.
Yes, let's talk.
Okay, once you go to this chamber, you are aware that the stairwell remember the third stairwell that was not there?
Yeah.
Well, now, there is indeed a stairwell that goes down, and he begins to descend those stairs into the lower parts of this temple that never traveled. So you're actually below the ground now. As you emerge through the doorway, you are aware of rows and rows of gold sarcophaguses, chests overflowing with gold and wealth. More wealth than you've ever seen. With that, he looks at Lyra and says, I believe we may be able to be of some mutual use to each other. And that will bring us to the end of this campaign of Mindenbrook's Sorrow.
Yay!
Hi there, I'm Gorbad. Welcome to the Orc's Nest. I'm the Dungeon Master here on How We Roll, and if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so on Twitter @Gorbad. Check out thedmblog.com for all things Dungeon Master and Dungeons & Dragons related. And of course, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Gorbad. Also, guys, don't forget to keep up with all things How We Roll. Follow us on Twitter @HowWeRoll. Check out the website www.howweroll.com, and make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. Cheers, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Bane and I stream every day. Didn't know that? Well, now you do. You can find me on twitch.tv/BaneWares at 1 Mountain Standard Time every day except for Mondays and Thursdays when I'm over here. And on my channel we create things, we work on goal setting and personal development, and we have a hell of a lot of fun. I hope to see you there. Have a good one.
Hey y'all, Shagget here. I play Asher Kier, the human Royal Guard of Iridian on How We Roll. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Shagget or on Twitter @Aneb_Convos. I know you expect me to say something funny at these outros, so I'll just, end with Windwall.
Hello, I'm the Dragon Spooker, and I play Cordelia Norn, the Priestess of Eastus, for How We Roll. If you're thinking to yourself that you don't get enough spook here on How We Roll, that's alright. I can help you out with that. Just follow my Twitch channel, The Dragon Spooker, or you can even come follow me on Twitter, @DragonSpooker. Thanks so much for joining us, you guys, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Hi guys, I'm Jane and I play Lyra, the legendary ranger, here on How We Roll. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. That's @Jane on Twitch with a 0. Not no, don't get that wrong. Or on twitch.tv/Jane Ivana. Now I know there's a certain phrase you want me to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Yes I am. Peace suckers! Bye!